Hi there, I'm Thomas and welcome to Prussian Hussar. And today let's talk about the Busby of the German Hussars in World War I and what they did have before. After we have done this, we take a closer look at these two beauties here. In order to do that, we have a short look about what was there before. Afterwards, we have a more detailed look at the Busbys worn in World War I. First of all, the Busby was the specific headdress for the Hussars and one of their trademarks, as if they did not have enough overall. In 1850, all of the Prussian Hussar units were uniformly equipped with the Busby. It had a cylindrical shape and was quite tall. From 1866 on, the height was reduced to 13 centimeters, which stayed the same in World War I. Now, looking at the Busby, let us have a more detailed observation. It was made of several parts. The body was made of black dyed seal fur. The banderole, which could have different sayings depending on the regiment. In this case of the 8th Hussars, it is just the usual Vaterlandsbandeau, which says, with the good for king and fatherland. The color here of this bandeau could be white or yellow, depending on the soutars the regiment formerly had on their uniform. Then we have the colorful kolpek, which is here, which had the third color of the Hussar regiment. I'm explaining the colors more detailed in the video about the field cap. Above the banderole, here, we can see the cockade in the colors of the Prussian state, which was oval on the Busby. I'm explaining the cockades in my video about the field caps in more detail as well. Additionally, we can see here some scale chains in brass made of concave formed smaller parts, fixed on the side with buttons. Here and here. The form of the buttons could vary depending on when the Busby was made. So there's a small sort of variety. On the right side, here, there was the imperial cockade fixed. Then we got the catch cord, or functional, which was either white or yellow, depending on the color of the soutars of the formerly colorful uniform. Formerly it was around the neck, where the other end was fixed to the Busby. The same way we can see here during the service on horse or while doing parades on foot. Both the colpok here from 1913 on and the functional from 1911 on were not a part of the field uniform anymore. For the Busby there was a cover in field grey, as the infantry had for their spike helmets. Now going on to the Busby made of felt. In 1915 on, when there was a shortage of everything, the Busby got simplified very much in order to produce it quicker and cheaper. The basic measurements were the same as before. The felt was dyed in field grey, while here the banderole could be painted in field grey. Sometimes it was painted, sometimes not. There was no strict rule for it. I have seen both on originals. We still got the Prussian cockade in black and white up here. The chin strap did not have any metal parts on it. Here. Unless it was functional and necessary. Even on the Busbys made of fur, the chin straps were simplified from mid-1915 on. On the right side there was still the imperial cockade, which we have here. Here on the upper part we still can see the fastenings for the kolpek and the catch cord. But since they were worn so rarely by now, they were hardly functional. Usually the Feldersatzbusby was used by the reserve troops or the Landsturm regiments. But as we know, there were lots worn side by side in the same regiment due to different reasons. One of the main reasons were shortages of almost everything, even short after the war started. Now, this was a rather short video, so let us have a quick conclusion to wrap it up. We have seen both Busbys here. They were in use until the steel helmet was introduced, and even then. In comparison, the felt one here is much more simpler and needs less material. The Busbys were not that functional anymore, but sure had some style. Additionally, they were pretty iconic for the Hussars and are looking just sharp. That's it so far. Thank you for stopping by and watching the video. Until next time, and have a good one. Bye!